Hello, inflatable fans. I hope you're all well. This is it. This is the morning we set off. We are currently at the Premier Inn in Inverness, and we're getting our gear ready to go in the taxi to head down to Neptune's staircase at Fort William, and we'll be off. Now we're off. Right, down by, well, we're in Scotland. I can't remember what the name of this, what's the name of this place, Raf?
Banavie or something.
Banavie, yeah. Top of Neptune's staircase, ready for our big trip. And I'm just going to use this new pump to inflate my boat and Nun's Chuff's boat. It's just down there. That's mine done. So I've inflated 3 boats with this, mine twice, and then the Itiwit here, all inflated to the same profile with sort of like 3 in the side tubes, 6 in the base. That's 5, but it's close enough for jazz. This is still showing as having full battery life. Pretty good. So I'm quite impressed with that. So this is coming with us anyway. Oh. And we're in, and we're off. So this is the Great Glen Kayak, well, Great Glen Canoe Trail, but we're kayaking it. And we're off. So this is stage 1, which is part of the Caledonian Canal. So we've left from the top of Neptune's staircase and we're heading up to Gairlochy. Don't know how far we're going to get today. Let's press start on the old watch and see how far we go. 62 miles-ish. In roughly 5 days. Let's do this. As you can see, the front of the boat is pretty laden. In fact, the whole boat is pretty laden. I'll show you how much later. We've got the machine down there in the advanced elements. Nun's Chuff in his Itiwit X100, and I'm in the Chelan 140. This boat certainly turns slower with all this gearing. So obviously I won't be taking much footage that way, but hopefully, you know, we'll get some nice shots over here. Because behind those trees you've got Banavie. So we've set off at about 12:30. And we're going to see how many miles we can cover today before we set up camp somewhere. We've actually been quite blessed. If you saw the video they did on the journey up, it was quite wet, windy and rainy. At least today it's quite pleasant. That looks good, doesn't it, with the snow-covered mountains in the distance. Steve's come in the boat that disguises himself well with gorse. Yeah, so it's been a long time in the making as this trip. And I'm going to die en route. But yeah, Raf has done all the donkey work, the machine's done all the donkey work on this one. Sorted out the hotel for us, the taxi for us. Mapped out some stopping points potentially, you know, where we might camp and all that kind of stuff, and where we might get some additional food should we need it. I think we've all come prepared for 5 days worth of food, but it needs to get some other stuff en route if we can. A little bit of Banavie in the background there, and the Banavie range. 43 minutes and we are 2 miles in. Not bad. Considering we've just been paddling steady away. Another one of those places up there, probably an horrible place to live. Yeah, right. Got a little bit of backwind at the moment, which is nice. Not great, but you know, it's not a really strong one, but it's just nice to have it behind us. Look at that for a view from here. Wow. That looks really spectacular. And then that's what we've got going on up ahead. It's not disappointing. So that's the first hour done, and we've done 2.75 miles. So 2 3/4 miles in an hour. So it's not bad. We've just been taking it steady. Loy Sluices, I think that says on that sign. Yep. Loy Sluices. Just turning round and looking backwards, and that's the view. Hello! Shallow drafted water, that sign says. Well, we've got our first shower coming in. Nice! It's April as we record this, and you might be able to tell if you're good with your plants, because that's the gorse bushes in flower. I think you'll agree, it's horrible around here, isn't it? Absolutely horrible. I mean, look at that. Horrible. Horrible, I tell you. Don't know why we do it. Looks like that's been a swing bridge of some sort at some point. Doesn't look like it's a bridge now. Or is it? Can't tell. But I guess we'll soon find out. And just look at how much gorse there is down here. It's lovely. Yep, it is an active bridge. Must have known we were coming. Moy Bridge, it says on there. I'm guessing these are an underwater hazard caution thingy. That little sign up there says caution weir. I think it's referring to this weir here. Yeah, there we go. Right, we're just approaching the end of this stage. So I will show you what we have to do to move on to the next stage. But this is the lock that takes us onto Gairlochy. So we're going to be getting out on the left hand side. Through that bridge, that's the lock. I think we can see that in the distance. Yeah, need to get out here and portage. Welcome to Gairlochy. Oh, that'll puff. Oh, thank God, level ground. Got some rain coming in as we're doing this stage. Oh. We're a bit sodden after that rain. The microphone might be a bit muted because the the muffler's water has been waterlogged. But there is a rainbow over the canal there, which is quite fascinating. It is a bit grim up there, but we're in a little bit of a blue spot just at the minute. Time to use the facilities. So stage 1 took us 2 hours 47 minutes, distance of 6.37 miles. And there was that long portage over there, and something else you need to be aware of is, yes, there are toilets and facilities, but in order to get the boat onto the pontoon there are steps, and it is a little bit of a jiggle round getting the boat out of there. And this is a very wet end to stage 1. So if you're enjoying what I'm doing, as I say, like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff, and stick around for stage 2, which is Gairlochy. I'll put that on the screen. See you next time. See you soon. Bye. Holy crap, I didn't film any of that. Well, that was really feral. And it's off again. Nice! We've met up with this chap called Tony who's walking the Glen Way, the Great Glen Way. We're all going to crash in this little hut even though you're not supposed to. It's portage time.